This word glycolysis is derived from, glyco, the first part that comes from glucose, and lysis, that means breakdown. However, technically, glycolysis means breakdown of glucose in the cytoplasm to two molecules of pyruvate and 2 ATP and 2 NADH are made during this process. Okay, so we'll discuss glycolysis in detail now. Glycolysis is divided into three phases. Number one, phosphorylation of glucose. Number two, lysis. And number three, oxidation by dehydrogenation. So we'll discuss phosphorylation first. Glucose, is a 6-carbon molecule. It has 6 carbon, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So this is a 6-carbon molecule, glucose. And it's a very stable molecule. We add a phosphate group to this 6-carbon glucose to make it hexose phosphate. This is also a 6-carbon molecule. During this reaction, you see phosphate is added up to this 6-carbon hexose sugar. This addition of phosphate to glucose is known as phosphorylation. So this is step 1. Phosphorylation. Phosphorylation means addition of a phosphate group. So a phosphate group is added to a hexose sugar. Okay. Where you could get this phosphate from so that it is added to this hexose sugar in a cell? You see, an ATP molecule is hydrolyzed to ADP. Energy is released during this process, which is used to bind this phosphate to this hexose sugar. Okay. This process takes place another time phosphorylation takes place again. Another ATP molecule is used, which is hydrolyzed to ATP, and a phosphate group is released. Energy is also released, which is used to bind this phosphate with this sugar. And this is now known as hexose bisphosphate. जी किरण,
सर ये जो फॉस्फेट्स होते हैं ये इनऑर्गेनिक फॉस्फेट्स होते हैं
जी ये इनऑर्गेनिक फॉस्फेट है, यस फॉस्फेट ग्रुप्स हैं. Okay, so this is also phosphorylation. What is the importance of this phosphorylation? As I said earlier, glucose is a very stable molecule, so it is converted into an unstable hexose bisphosphate, or hexose bisphosphate is reactive, more reactive than glucose. So being an unstable molecule, it readily breaks down to two molecules of 3 carbon each. This process is known as, this is step 2 and is known as lysis. यानी एक 6 कार्बन मॉलिक्यूल 3 कार्बन मॉलिक्यूल में ब्रेक डाउन हो जाता है. And these 3 carbon molecules are known as dihydroxy acetone phosphate and glyceraldehyde phosphate. This is known as GAP, and these both are interconvertible. So you can see 2 GAP molecules are produced after hydrolysis of hexose bisphosphate. Okay. Now this 3 carbon, 1, 2, 3, and a phosphate with it. Similarly, 1, 2, 3, and a phosphate group with it. So glyceraldehyde phosphate is finally converted to a 3 carbon pyruvate through a series of chemical reactions. During this step, number 1, this phosphate group is removed. So when this phosphate group is removed from glyceraldehyde phosphate, energy is released, and that energy released is more than 30.5 kilojoules per mole. So consequently, it causes an ADP to react with this inorganic phosphate to make an ATP. So one ATP molecule is formed. As I said, in the third step, oxidation by dehydrogenation takes place. So what does dehydrogenation mean? Dehydrogenation means removals of hydrogen. So a hydrogen molecule is removed here, which joins with NAD to make NADH. NADH a coenzyme. Okay. Coenzyme means a non-protein part attached with an enzyme. An enzyme here for NAD is dehydrogenase enzyme. So इसका मतलब ये हुआ कि NAD is a coenzyme of a dehydrogenase enzyme. और इसका रोल क्या है? NAD acts as hydrogen carrier. कैसे ये हाइड्रोजन कैरी करता है, we'll discuss it. So NADH is made here. When this 3-carbon glyceraldehyde phosphate is converted to this 3-carbon pyruvate, energy is also released, which is used to make another ATP. So there are actually 2 ATP made. Okay. And this process is carried out with the other molecule as well. So consequently, 2 ATP are made here and 2 NADH one NADH is made here. Okay. So if we look at the net products made of glycolysis, they're as follows. Number 1, pyruvate. Number 2, ATP. Number 3, NADH. There are 2 pyruvate molecules made. There are 4 ATP made during glycolysis, and 2 were initially used. So there are 2 ATP net produced, and there are 2 NADH made. Okay. So this is the net yield of glycolysis. So let's see the glycolysis again. So this is glycolysis. Glycolysis is divided into 3 steps. The first step is phosphorylation. Second step is lysis. And third step is oxidation by dehydrogenation. Okay.